today's technique vlog, and I'm going to show you switching as you catch a kick, which is something that both Berkler and Karahat have taught me. So why this is interesting is that you're taking a kick to your open, more vulnerable side and turning it into your closed side at the same time you're catching the kick, so you don't lose time, and then you're able to fire off what's now your power side because you've switched your stance. So you can do this on a bag. You start from whatever your normal stance is. You're taking a kick to your open side. So as you switch, you're gonna catch the kick and then fire back. And then as you become more comfortable with this, start to swing the bag. So you swing, catch the kick, fire back. And you can do this from your opposite stance as well. So if you're southpaw, just put your opposite foot forward, catch on the other side. So something that I really like about this technique is that it allows you to keep the distance that you've already gotten. So if you're someone who's wanting to keep in close, if you're an inside fighter, you don't want to lose that distance that you've taken up as you've started closing in. So if someone's going to kick at you and you're one of these people who likes to dodge back, you have to cover that distance again. So what's interesting about this technique to me is that you're just taking enough distance back that you can immediately fire, and your opponent is basically coming in to close that space. So you're the same distance, like you're dancing. One of the mistakes that you might come up against when you first start practicing this is forgetting to keep your guard up. Don't make that mistake. So as you're switching your stance, don't let your opposite hand just kind of float out wherever it is. You want to bring it up in your guard so that you're ready to be guarded in case you get these people, like when I fight Tananshino. She's great at when you catch her kick, she's just bam, immediately. So you want to have your guard up. So that's the side on your closed side as you catch. Keep it up. When you switch sides, same thing. Yeah. Another thing is that you might kind of square up a little bit. You really, really want to switch your stance, right? So if you're trying to do your switch and you kind of end up here, that's not a good position to be in. So you really want to bring all the way back, but you also don't want to step straight back. So something that Karahat has corrected me on several times is as you're stepping back, you kind of take this little angle, but you want to come all the way back. Some things that'll make you not come all the way back is if your hips are back. If you put your butt back, you won't change your stance. So you want to keep your hips in and just fully make this switch. And another thing is that you'll learn this from a lot of people. When you catch a kick, a lot of people just catch it on their closed side, so it's the same thing, turning it into your closed side. You don't want to take the full brunt of the kick. It's painful. So if someone kicks you and you just stand there, you're taking the full impact. So that's another reason why Karahat has told me to step over as you're switching the stance, is so that you're taking a little bit of the impact out of that kick as you're coming over. So you do that. You want to practice that on both sides to kind of get your angle correct. So the context for this, again, is that you don't want to be losing the space that you've been taking up as you're coming in on your opponent. So when you're coming in, you're creeping in. If they kick you on this side, don't switch your stance. That's your closed side. Don't worry about it. You just do your step over if you want to catch it, block it, whatever your thing is, move over. But when you're coming in like this and they're coming in on this side, you can block it and then it's hard to fire back. Or you can just switch your stance and fire to the open side. So something I'll talk about more maybe in other videos is the open side. But basically shorthand for that is whichever way your belly button is facing is your open side. So that's where you want to be targeting. So they're kicking your more vulnerable side. So you switch, and now that they've kicked, that's their vulnerable side. And you want to fire back right there. So you can do this in shadow as well. So if you're shadowing and you just want to practice, you want to make sure that you're doing measured movements as you come back and control both sides. You can do this on your own. You can start to work with a partner, catching each other's kicks and things like this. But again, just always remember to keep your guard up as you're changing. Make sure that you're fully changing your stance every time you do it, not putting your hips back. Complete full switch.